Srimad Bhagavatam, Canto 1, Chapter 13. As you know, Vidura has come over there. Vidura is granting his audience to everybody. After he has given knowledge to Yudhishthir and his entire household, he then proceeds towards Dhritarashtra's chamber. Dhritarashtra is the person whose 100 sons were killed in the war. And he is living in the mercy of the Pandavas. The Pandavas are taking care of him. And Vidura goes to Dhritarashtra and tells him that how can you live in the house of an enemy? He is the one, they are the ones who have killed your children. And you are taking refuge in their kingdom? How does that work? You are a king yourself. Wasn't he a king? So think on those lines. You cannot live on the handouts of your enemy. Basically, that is what is meant over here. So we will now continue from the next verse for today, which is verse 28 onwards. We are doing Srimad Bhagavatam, Canto 1, Chapter 13, verse 28. Vidura is saying these words. Please therefore leave for north immediately, without letting your relatives know, for soon that time will approach which will diminish the good qualities of men. Verse 29 says, thus Maharaj Dhritarashtra, the scion of the family of Ajmida, firmly convinced by introspective knowledge, pragya, broke at once the strong network of familial affection by his resolute determination. Thus he immediately left home to set out on the path of liberation as directed by his younger brother Vidura. Now, Vidura gives him a very sarcastic comment saying that you should not be staying in your brother's, children's place, that is your nephews and all, they are taking care of you. They are themselves destroyed your own family. And it is not proper for you to do that. And you are so old. So you have to understand that there are 4 ashramas in this world. Okay. The first one is Bal ashram, if you know. Grahastha ashram, which is the second one. The third one is the one Prastha ashram. And the fourth one is Sannyasa ashram. Now, Dhritarashtra is in his Sannyasa ashram. Why are you still sticking around over here, whereas you should have already left this place when it was Vanaprastha? See, human beings continue to do their activities. See, the scriptures have been written in such a manner so that we learn from them. People in the age group of 60, 70, 80 and all still want to enjoy their life. They want to go on journeys. They want to travel. They want to eat good food. They want to enjoy their life. They will tell you, if they are there in your household, suppose you have old people, they will tell you, I have not eaten this in my life. I have not eaten that in my life. I want to eat this. You have never given me a good clothes. I want to wear good clothes. I want to travel to this place. I want to visit this place. I want to visit this relative of mine. This person should come and see me. That person should do this. I should get the honors in the family and people outside should come and respect me. Sir, if you have crossed your 60s, 50s and 60s, please remember, after 60, why are you expecting all this? You have already started your journey on Vanaprastha. See, today there are no vanas. Vanas means forest, by the way. Today we don't have forest. In ancient time, there were forests. Today's day and age, we can just stay in one place Maybe take a retired life, not keep on involving ourselves in other people's affairs. Human beings have this dirty habit of poking nose in everything. Oh, you are like this, she is like that. You know, all these in-laws and grandparents and all, they will keep on advising you. They are not supposed to. Vanaprastham basically translates into you have to leave your worldly thoughts. Become like a forest dweller. Give up all these desires, that tongue which is there, which wants to eat. I want to eat this, I want to eat that. Why didn't you do it 60 years of your life, my dear sir? Yeah, you will say, I didn't have the money to do that. Oh, so you want to enjoy it afterwards? Your time is gone. Think like this. If you have not done your gym and other exercise when you were young, think, huh? And then at the age of 40, when you are going through all the problems in life, your muscles are failing, you are not doing, you got your dad bod, your stomach is coming out and this is happening. I should have done it then. I should have done it then. And now I want to do. What are you talking about? If you have not done, finished. What you want to do, you can do. But then these taste buds, our 5 senses are there. They go out of the way to go and search for things. Oh, I have not eaten this biryani from this place. I have not done that. I have not climbed this mountain. I want to go for this place. I want to go for trekking. What are you doing? I want to do backpacking. I want to travel the world. Yeah, if you are doing Vanaprastha, you can travel the world. Nobody says you can't. But don't go running after things. That desire which is there, in your life, I want this, I want that, this I want to earn. At the age of 60, people will start earning money, by the way. I want to become a billionaire, I want to become a trillionaire. At 60, 65, 70. Did you see that iPhone person? Whatever his name is. This man, he had that disease and he died. The Apple owner, whoever, Steve Jobs. These people, they are craving for life, craving for life. What is this craving all about? Here Vidura is giving a very nice answer. He is saying, it is high time you understand, don't keep on loitering around in your life. Get out, go away, search for liberation, go and search for the peace which you have never got. Your life is literally terminated. So after Vanaprastha, there is a sannyas ashram. What does a sannyasi do? He gives up literally everything. Now, Dhritarashtra is a blind man, remember this. He can easily hide behind the fact, oh, I am blind, I can't see anything, I can't go anywhere. Well, have you not noticed your own parents or your grandparents talk like this? Look at me, I got diabetes, I got this, I got that. Really? This kind of silly reasons you are giving? You can't give reasons. Even if you are blind, your job is to get out. You can't be saying, oh, God, I got this pain. I have to meet my doctor. I have to do this. Sannyas ashram doesn't mean any of those things. Yes, you can keep yourself healthy. You can walk for few, kilometers. But don't get involved in people's lives. What this one is doing, what that one is doing. Oh, this one died. I have to go for his funeral. Oh, there is a wedding in my family. I have to be there. I am the elder in the family. Who gives a damn to you? No, there is no need. Somebody is getting married, somebody is dying, somebody's food is there. This person has called me home for food, Your job is none of those things. Why are you involved even in the material world? What is this running after money, money, money? At the age of 60, 65, 70, I have to earn, I need a very good life. I want to be, very well settled in my retirement. It is not in your hands. Realize this. It is not in anybody's hands to think what kind of retirement you should have. God makes that happen. You are nobody. You can try your level best. The idea you should know is that can you live your life the way that ashrama deems fit? If you are beyond 60, take sannyas ashram. Why sannyas ashram? You don't have to be involved with anybody or everybody. No way. You just have to give up on your life. People have this habit. I saw one movie. That man is like a shriveled, like this. He's completely shriveled like this he is. He wants to have sex at that age and in that condition. What kind of a dirty nature you have, my dear sir? He doesn't believe in God. I felt pity for this man. A lump of flesh. Just a lump of flesh. You can imagine like a frog. And still wanting to have relations with people. With his whatever. I mean, can you not give it up? What is the need for you to have all this? And then wanting accolades, getting, degrees, wanting to be recognized by people. What recognition are you looking for? Give your 30-year-old, 40-year-old recognition, sir. Give it to them, not to yourself. I hope you get the point. If the younger generation gets it, you should feel nice about it. Yes, my younger generation is getting the benefit of it. Not you getting some Nobel Prize or some great, PhD or doctorate. And I saw this. What's his name? I forgot. That fellow, he wants to become a doctor. He's called a doctor by some university. Yes, Stephen Hawking. By becoming a doctor, you think you are going to go to heaven or some such place? Next life of yours, you will be made into something very ugly. Like a worm. Why would you be given some good life? It's pathetic. So understand this. Never run after things. Get out. Get out. Become a nobody. Become a non-entity. And this is the meaning of the verse 29. Maharaj Dhritarashtra, the scion of the family of Ajmida, finally convinced by introspective knowledge, which is prajna. The introspection has to happen. A person after the age of 60, 65 should introspect more. Should think, why do I need this kind of, people to know me? I want this and I want that. What is the use of it? Where am I going to take it with me? Nowhere. Broke once the strong network of familial affection by his resolute determination. This is one thing a person should do. Don't have any family relationships. After the age of 60, give up that dirty family of yours. They have served the purpose. Throw them out of your life. You don't need anybody. Oh, I'm going to become old. Somebody has to be there as a companion to take care of me. Let us look at it from the other perspective. You think you need a companion to take care of you. That other person becomes a paraplegic or becomes, has a heart attack or something like that. Instead of that person looking after you, now you have to look after that person. How does that sound to you? Isn't it sounding stupid? This is what happens to human beings. We live in this world of, Maya. I want companionship. Your companion is only God. See the words over here. And not some ordinary human being. Not some wife, husband, children, this one, that one. People living on children's money should realize this. Dhritarashtra should not be taking money or give, all those things from their whoever. Okay? Their nephews or their sons and their daughters. You are not supposed to do that. No. You should not be living on somebody else's expenses. That is a no-no. Human beings in India, especially the old parents, they believe it's their God fortune. Their duty is to take care of me. What are you talking about, idiot? It's a time for vanaprastha. Get out of this life. Get lost. And maybe if you are on the path of sannyasa ashram, become a sannyasi. Does not matter. Give up on your life. This familial reaction you want to have. Oh, my grandson's birthday, my granddaughter's birthday. I got to celebrate. I got to go here. I got to go there. I want to see my grandchildren. What kind of an idiot are you? You are going to go and poison their minds. As a grandfather or a grandmother also, you are going to poison that child's mind. The parents are there. Let them take care of the children. It's written here. The familial affection has to be cut off completely. These are the scriptures. I am not talking just because I have to say these words. Familial interaction has to be completely given up. If you are 60 and above, why are you having relations with your grandchildren and grandfather? And what grandfather, what grandmother are you talking about? Don't bother so much about it. And the children today, they feel it is my beholden duty to include my grandparents in the celebration. Beholden duty? What kind of an idiot are you? You don't owe it to anybody. And they owe it to becoming a sannyasi. Yeah, once in a while you can say, hi, hello, how are you? How are things with you? Have a call, have a video call. Don't give them more than 1 minute also. No, I want to maintain my relations with my grandchildren. I said, what kind of an idiot are you? No. You have to go with a resolute, that determination. No, I will not do this. And these old people have to realize this. You see, my audience, more than 40-50% of the people who watch my videos are in the age group of 60 and above. And if you are the person who is watching this, you better understand this is not the time to depend on your children, grandchildren and this and that. It's a time for you to do sannyasa ashram. Get out of your life. Thus he immediately left home to set out on the path of liberation, as directed by his younger brother Vidura. Verse 30, the gentle and the chaste Gandhari, who was the daughter of King Subala of Kandahar, followed her husband, seeing that he was going to the Himalaya mountain, which are the delight for those who have accepted the staff of the renounced order, like fighters who have accepted a good lashing from the enemy. See, when the enemy has defeated you, your job is not to stay in that place. Today there are lots of things happening. Whether it is Ukraine or whether it is Israel or wherever the place is happening, I don't know. I don't care also. The thing which you need to understand is, if the enemy has defeated you, your job is to get out of that place. Go away. Go find yourself another place. If you want to stay over there, you will have to be under their rule. Right or wrong? And if you are under their rule, you have to follow all the laws that are there. Today, people have gone to England and Europe and all that very shortly. You've seen all the big positions in that government and the institutions have gone to those people. They are going to rule that country very soon. And they will bring their law. You can't say, this is my country, I am from here, I am like this. No. Those are the conquerors. They have conquered your land. Your job is to get out of that place. Okay? You know, if there are people in England, and if these people have taken over, why don't you go to Falkland Island and stay over there? Maybe that's a better place for you. Don't keep on saying, this is my land, my land, my land. Sorry boss, that was your land. Aren't you the same idiots who came to India and conquered India? And that time you said, oh, the British Empire stretches from this end to that end. Yeah. Now you are no more here. You don't have control over anything. So get out of this place. And get out of your homeland also, because the homeland doesn't belong to you anymore. This is exactly how a person is supposed to do. We have to accept the good lashing from the enemy. They are going to take over. Be rest assured, 100%. And he is telling Dhritarashtra, see, now it's time to go to Himalayas, so get out. So another blind woman is following this blind man. 3 blind mice. See how they run. You have heard this poem or no? So these people are going, all of them. They should have gone long ago. But now they are going. Good riddance. So she follows her husband. And she is supposed to be chaste. Okay, agreed, chaste. But the kind of venom that she had given out, from what angle can you call her pure? She has even cursed Sri Krishna. A woman who can talk whatever she feels like is not worthy of going to the heavens also. She has cursed Sri Krishna. You can say that was destiny. Krishna made her speak those words. Yes, but the karma is on her. The karma, the karmic debt is on her. She got angry because her children were killed. And in anger, a person who speaks this language, that language becomes karmic debt. Please remember this. Don't ever respond in anger. Keep your mouth shut. And that is the reason why a person should never get angry. So here is Gandhari following her husband. They are gone. And he has to, which are the delight. Now Himalayas, wow, what is the meaning of the word Himalayas? Have you heard of this place called Kandahar? You remember Kandahar? Hijack. Indian Airlines aeroplane got hijacked. So you remember, it is in Afghanistan. So Gandhar or Kandahar is from there. So yeah, so she came all the way from the north. And now here she is. Now she has to go to the Himalayas. And you have to accept the staff of the renounced order. What is the staff of the renounced order? The renounced order, they have a staff. A staff means a stick. Have you seen old people? They always carry a stick with them. They carry, no? If you go to the jungles, it is always better to carry a stick with you. And especially if you are a sannyasi, the sannyas ashram directs you to a guru who will initiate you into sannyasa ashrama. Now, depending on what they are, whoever they are, the younger ones are called Dandi Swamis. If you have seen the Shankaracharyas in India, they always carry the stick with them. Have you seen? They will always carry one stick with them, and it has number of knots on it. There are knots on the stick. The knots have meanings. They are meant for a certain types of groups, certain types. Here, he is supposed to carry the stick and go to the Himalayas. That is what he is supposed to do. So Dhritarashtra goes away. Now we come to the next person, Maharaj Yudhishthir. So we are doing verse 31, Canto 1, chapter 13, Srimad Bhagavatam. Maharaj Yudhishthir, whose enemy was never born, performed his daily morning duties by praying, offering fire sacrifices to the sun god, and offering obeisance, grains, cows, land and gold to the Brahmanas. He then entered the palace to pay respects to the elderly. However, he could not find his uncle and aunt, the daughter of King Subala. Now, Yudhishthir is a very, very devout king. I don't know how many of you actually notice things. If you have a Jain friend, a Jain friend? Yeah, Jains are there. Have you noticed that the first thing that they do, they wear those Vishwet Vastra, white clothes. They will go barefoot. They will go to their Jain temple nearby. They carry a box with them. They go and pray for an hour, 2 hours over there. They have a set of prayers which they do, the Tirthankars, and then they come out. It is in their religion that they have to give donations. So they do this so often, you cannot even imagine. They do their prayers, they offer fire sacrifices, just like these devout Hindus, to the sun god. Offer obeisance, grains, cows, land and gold to the Brahmanas. They carry some amount of money with them, and to every person that they meet, they distribute the money. I had very good Jain friends. I have seen them being so generous and kind. I can't enter their temple, but many years ago I saw this person. I was staying with him, rather he was staying with me. Whatever may be the day's activity, he was a trader. He was basically, they made money, lot of money. But his activity was defined, well defined. He included in his life the prayer part very, very easily. The donation aspect was so good in his life that he had donated so many things to so many people. So another friend of mine, I asked him, do you do any donations? So he took me to his house. And in the house, he showed me, this is my house. Ground floor is an office which he created. First floor was a house. It was a 7-story building. The rest of the stories was a school. A free school he had built in his own money. He was giving, knowledge to young children. And he said, I gather money for creating this school. More schools if I can. And then I realized what else he is doing. So there was a Jain community. They were doing so many activities. Unimaginable number of activities. And I did not know about that part of his life. I only thought of him as a friend who was a dealer of mine, basically somebody whom I always dealt with. He's no more, but I'm just telling you. And it was a wonderful feeling to see this man doing so many things. He died at the age of, I think, 50 or so. The problem is, in our world, in the Sanatan Dharma, I have never seen a person do anything for anybody. They want to do it for themselves. I, me, myself. The religion tells you, here it is written over there, your job is to give grains, your job is to give cows. Nobody is saying give cows like that, okay? Today you can't give a cow. A cow is some 50,000, 1 lakh, 10 lakhs, I don't know. But at least you can do that. Some places they will give lands and so on. This is a king. So it was his daily activity. Daily he will do this. He had taken out a certain amount of funding for that purpose. Now here I will want to tell you something very different. In one of the verses, it is mentioned that though Hastinapur was a rich kingdom, but because they did not, the money and all gets over very soon, isn't it? So he tells his brother, have Ashwamedh Yagya and go and conquer lands. Why? If he could go and conquer lands after lands after lands and take taxes from those people, you know what a tax is, no? So go to those other lands and collect taxes on my behalf so that we can run our kingdom properly. If the same thing is happening to you, why are you getting worried about it? That is the way of the world, sir. There are lands like Ukraine and all, somebody is occupying them. It is their job. They are supposed to do as per the law of this world. As per Sanatan Dharma, they are supposed to do it. You may not like this philosophy. This is what the philosophy talks about. So he tells his brother, go to the end of the world. So he goes right up to Indonesia on this side, and on this side up to Iran and Iraq and all those places. And they capture land because he is a Chhatrapati, he is a great king, he is a supreme leader. And he collects taxes from everywhere. So Yudhishthir meets all these people and says, oh, what happened to my uncle and aunt? They were here, no? Where are they? 32 verse says, Maharaj Yudhishthir, full of anxiety, turns to Sanjaya, who was sitting there, and said, oh Sanjaya, where is our uncle who is old and blind? Where are the well-wishers uncle Vidura and mother Gandhari, who is very afflicted due to her son's demise? My uncle Dhritarashtra was also very mortified due to the death of his sons and grandsons. Undoubtedly, I am very ungrateful. Did he therefore take my offense very seriously and along with the wife drown himself into the Ganga? When my father Pandu fell down and we were all small children, these two uncles gave us protection from all kinds of calamities. They were always our good well-wishers. Alas, where have they gone from here? So Yudhishthir, he comes to Sanjaya. He does not see even Vidura over there, because remember, he has met Vidura the previous day and now they are all gone. See, there is something which you need to understand in life. In spiritual world, if somebody is getting into the world of spirituality, they don't owe it to their wife or husband or children or anybody. They can quietly walk off from there. It is allowed. This is as per the dharma. You don't have to take request of permission or something like that. I want you to think of Gautam Buddha as Siddhartha. Did Siddharth go and take his wife's permission? My dear, wife, can I go? I want to go and see the world. No, you are not supposed to. The wife is anyway going to have all the wrong meanings in life. So just like Buddha's wife started cursing him and saying all kinds of bad things, it's very common because she doesn't have any clue what they are doing. On the path of spiritual, you can just walk out. You don't commit sins. Same thing with Tukaram's wife also. She started cursing the God. You see, Tukaram's wife said to Tukaram, "Oh, that idiot God of yours, that black fellow, useless fellow, why are you getting into spirituality? What is this spiritual you're talking about?" Well, that wife is anyway going to go to hell. Don't bother. Don't back answer. Don't even answer these idiots. Because they don't understand. If you think your Ishta, your God is there, and if you follow the path of God, nobody in the world can stop you. And it is not a sin at all. A husband can leave his wife just like that and walk away. No? Don't you know that he was having a son also, Buddha? She was a mother. Yeah. He had an old father also. Yeah. Oh, I owe it to my son. I owe it to my wife. I owe it to my father. I owe it to my kingdom. I am Shakya, king of Shakyas. You don't owe it to anybody, sir. If you are going on the path of spiritual, you can just chuck the whole world out and get out. Don't keep on taking permissions and saying, "Oh, should I go, should I not go?" There's no need. And they don't have anything. They can keep on saying whatever. They are barking dogs. They will bark and say whatever they feel like. Don't bother your head about it. Everybody who is in this path, they have to go through hell. This body, his entire family on the other side curses me like nobody's business even today. You think I care? I am on the path of spiritual. I don't owe it to anybody. No need. I hope you get the point. So you have to live quietly. You don't have to bother your head about other things. And you don't even have to take care of all this nonsense that you mean, what's going to happen to them? Who gives a damn what's going to happen to them? God is there. God will take care. It's not your business. You are not some great sheikh in this world. Because of me, that person will run his life. There is no such thing. This thought itself you take out from your life. So, he has gone away. They don't owe an explanation to Yudhishthir. Oh, I am going to the Himalayas, I write a note and keep. Ramana Maharshi also did the same thing, isn't it? Or no? Did he take permission from his mother, father, brother, sister, or anybody? No. He just one day walked out. If you are on the path of sannyasa ashram, or if you are on the path of spiritual, basically, there is no need of taking permission from anybody that way. The thing that I owe it to them, they owe it to me, I have to do this duty, you have to do this duty. Sir, think like this. Today, if you are dead, what happens? Anybody gives a damn? Nobody gives a damn. 2 days they will say, "Oh, this person dead." That's all they will do. After 2 days, if there is a man and you are a woman, he will get married to some other woman. And he will be living happily ever after. That kind of a nice story. And if it is a woman and the man has gone away, she will keep on crying and she will keep on doing like that. And then she will go and dance away to glory. Well, 6 months, 8 months, 1 year, after that, she is happy with her life. Good riddance to bad rubbish. That fellow was sitting on top of my head. I don't want him. But when it is a time of cursing, she will say, because of him this happened. Because of him. Oh, everybody wants to blame the other person. Don't bother. So this is very common. So what he does, Yudhishthir is saying, oh, where are these people? I don't know. Vidura is gone and my uncle and aunt are gone. Where are they? So he goes and asks Sanjaya. Now Sanjaya is a very funny guy. So he says, they were our well-wishers. Tell me, was Dhritarashtra the well-wisher from any angle of the Pandavas? Was he a well-wisher? This man is under illusion or delusion. Oh, they took care of me. Sir, even your father never got the kingdom. Your father's name was Pandu. This blind man became a king. Am I right or wrong? Think. So what do you owe to him? Nothing. And then, when the whole thing was happening, this is the same person who kept quiet and kept on goading his son. He could have, as an elderly person, he could have stopped that thing that was happening to his, daughter-in-law, you can say, Draupadi. He could have stopped it, but no. Selfish person, he wanted his sons to have everything. So Yudhishthir is under delusion. Yudhishthir might be Yamdev or whoever, doesn't matter. Sir, you are under a terrible delusion. Nobody owes it to anybody. Let us be very clear about this. You have come in this world to serve your purpose. You just serve your purpose and get out. So, he is very much upset. Falls down. They were always all good well-wishers. What well-wishers? Even your own parents are not your well-wishers. You see, you buy a new car and your parents have an old car. They have the, 20-year-old car and you have the latest BMW. They will be jealous of you. So don't say those words. Oh, they are very happy. You will be exactly like, this Yudhishthir fellow. They are happy. Nobody is happy. If somebody gets something, the other person is always jealous of it. You get extra money, 10 rupees extra, the other person is jealous. Right? So here, where have they gone from here? We'll do a couple of more verses. Sutta Goswami said, because of compassion and mental agitation, Sanjaya, not having seen his own master Dhritarashtra, was aggrieved and could not properly reply to Maharaj Yudhishthir. Sanjaya said, my dear descendants of the Kuru dynasty, first he slowly pacified the minds. That is verse 36. First he slowly pacified the minds by intelligence and wiping away his tears and thinking of the feet of the master Dhritarashtra, he began to reply to Maharaj Yudhishthir. Sanjaya said, my dear descendants of the Kuru dynasty, I have no information of the determination of your two uncles and Gandhari. O king, I have been cheated by these great souls. So he is asking somebody who doesn't know. Sanjaya knows or doesn't know? Ask yourself this question. You say, no. I say, yes. Isn't this the same person who could see in the war that was happening? Why are you forgetting? This fellow is like a fortune teller. He knows everything that is happening. So you think he doesn't have the Durudrishti? Can he not see in his own television screen of his mind where these guys have gone? He's like the Nostradamus of tomorrow or yesteryears. He knows everything. But sometimes, people behave like idiots. I tell you tomorrow that you are such a great person, you can do this, you can do this. Nah, I can't do this. I have a problem in my life, I can't do this, I am sick, I am not capable. Oh, everybody loves to give reasons. Sanjay is a great person at that. He's giving reasons why he can't see that. I don't know what has happened. I don't know. Have you not yourself said these words hundreds of times in your life? I don't know. What is it? I don't know. You know everything. Huh? In Hindi they have one saying, huh? Peda kha ke yada banne ka. Means you have everything and yet you will say, I don't know, I never ate anything. Sanjaya has all the knowledge. Just like you have all the knowledge in some such subjects. And yet when it comes to doing something, I don't know. I am in shock. I don't know what's going to happen. People love to give reasons for stupidest thing in the world. What stupid things are you giving reasons for? And if they can't find a reason in their own world, if Guruji is there, Guruji is the reason. He only told me I have to do this. Oh yeah, Guruji told you to do this. Yeah. Last time when I was talking to him, he told me like this. Nobody, Guruji is not even interested. But you need some backup, fall back on something. Guruji told me. Grandfather told me. Indian government told me. Really? What kind of stupid reasoning can a person give? Never the case. So like that Sanjaya is also saying, I don't know. I don't know where he's gone. I am in my own world, anxiety is having. I have my own anxiety. Why? Because my master has gone somewhere. See, he says, my master has gone somewhere. I don't know where he has gone. So I have no information or the determination of the two uncles. Two uncles are who? Dhritarashtra and Vidura. He says, they have cheated me. While Sanjaya was thus speaking, Sri Narada, the powerful devotee of the Lord, appeared on the scene carrying his tumburu. Maharaj Yudhishthir and his brothers received him properly by getting up from their seats and offering obeisance. So at that moment in time, Twitter, X, Times of India, whatever you want to call it, the news comes in the form of news agency. When all the gods in the world want some news or the other, they will first think of Narada. Narada is the dissipation of information. In your own body, Narada exists as dissipation of knowledge and information. You may think Narada is a person, as a human being or a god or somebody like that. Yes, he is. No doubt about it. He is the son of Brahmaji. What is the main job of Narada? He dissipates information. And like any other news agency, he is biased. He will tell you the story in the way the story has to proceed. Got the point or no? He will make it into such a manner that you have to think on that lines. Narada is a very nice guy. Narada always carries a very important instrument in his hands. It is called tumburu. It's a musical instrument. It plays the 7 notes. Like you say, sa, re, ga, ma, pa, da, ni, sa. You like that, no? I don't have to tell you. Do, re, mi, fa, sol, la, ti, whatever. Okay? A, B, C, D, E, F, G, H, I, J. Like that. It is in your body. Dissipation of knowledge and information happens through the spinal column. The tumburu of yours, with 2 fat asses that you have, isn't it? Can you not see the tumburu in your own body? What? It is there. It dissipates information to every part of the body. Here, take this information, take this knowledge. And that is how it works. I need a knowledge of everything, everything. What is happening in that part of the world, what is happening in that part of the world. You see, he is a son of Brahmaji. He goes to Kailasha. Okay, Kailasha. And then he goes where? Vishnu's heaven. And then he goes to his father's heaven. And then he goes to all the heavens possible in the world. And he will go with information from here, there, like that. So Narada has come over there to give the information to Yudhishthir. So we have come to the end of verse 38. We will stop over here.